Heart to Know God by Pastor Sam Ang, Secretary General of NECF. The year 2022 began on a more positive note in comparison with what we went through in 2021. The nation has moved from pandemic to endemic, and the SOPs that we are now complying with for church activities relate to recovery. When God spoke these words to his people in Jeremiah chapter 24, verse 7, "I will give them a heart to know that I am the Lord, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God, for they shall return to me with their whole heart." It was before they went into exile in Babylon. God was concerned about 3 areas in their lives, and his desire was for them to experience spiritual restoration in these 3 areas while they were in exile: a new heart, a new identity, and a new loyalty. The exiles did not understand that they were sent out for their own good. God himself set his eyes on them for their good, and he promised to build them and not pull them down, and to plant them and not pluck them up. And when it was time for their return, they would be brought back safely. When this text was chosen for this year's devotional, there was a concern that the church would be engrossed in the direction of recovery and fail to remember and appreciate what God had done for us during the pandemic and lockdowns. Just as the exiles who returned to Jerusalem after their captivity were by no means perfect, we hope that our prayers and experiences in the last 2 years has enabled us to trust the true and living God and continue to be steadfast until Jesus returns in glory. There is still much more to serve in the kingdom of God in the midst of the increasing birth pangs of recovery. Similar to how the exiles experienced and learned about the providences of God in Babylon, we too have done so during the 2 years of lockdowns. God promised them that he would give them not so much a head to know him, but a heart to know him. For the right knowledge of God consists not in notions and speculations, but in the convictions of the practical judgment directing and governing the will and affections. Psalm 111, verse 10 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All who follow his precepts have good understanding." Here we learn that when God gives us a sincere desire and inclination to know him, we must make the effort to draw close to his heartbeat, or else perish forever in our ignorance. My prayer is that, together with the devotional resources available for your meditation, you will truly experience the Father's heart and enjoy his healing touch for you and your family.